So our first step is going to be to build a new React project. Open your terminal application on Mac, known as the command prompt on Windows. And here we are going to create a new React application. Before we jump into this video, go to training.mammothinteractive.com. Here you can sign up for the Mammoth Unlimited membership and get access to all of the courses we've ever created. That's over 2,000 hours of content. So first, we can cd into some folder where we want to create our project folder. Then we're going to use npx, which comes with Node and npm, in order to use a service create-react-app. This comes from the official React website, the official React developers. This command, create React app, allows you to set up a simple React app very quickly. After you put in the keyword, put in a name for your project. This will be the project folder. I'm going to call mine hello-chart. Okay, so then I'm going to press enter, and that is going to create the project for me. Note that for the project name, you cannot use capital letters. So that's why I use lowercase letters and a dash. You might get this prompt that we need to install the following packages, create React app. If that's okay, then press Y and then hit enter. That is going to install the create React app package so that you can actually use that command, create React app, to build a new React app. So here we can see some information such as where the new React app is created. Then we see that we are installing packages. With the project, we get installed the React library, React DOM for interacting with the document object model or the website elements, and React scripts to start our project, to start running it. We also have a CRA template. So just wait a couple of minutes for the new project to be created. Great, and after a minute, we are all set up. So we can see here that we have successfully created the Hello Chart folder at the following path. Inside the directory, we can run several commands: npm start to start the development server, npm run build to bundle the app into static files for production, npm test to start the test runner, npm run eject to remove this tool and copy build dependencies, configuration files, and scripts into the app directory. And you get a suggestion to cd or enter into the project folder and call npm start to start the development server. So let's do the suggestion. We'll cd into the folder hello-chart. With the keyword pwd, we can see where we currently are. Then we can call npm start and hit enter. This will start the project and the development server. And we'll also see it open in our default browser. Your default browser will open to the URL localhost at port 3000. So instead of going to a website like www.mammothinteraactive.com, we're actually using localhost at port 3000, which means the website that we're seeing here is hosted locally on our computer. No one else can see the website because everyone has their own local host on their own computer, and they can run their own sites on their ports. So this is a way to run a website locally before you publish the website to the web. Here we can see the default page for a React app created with Create React App. We have the React logo, we have a piece of text that says edit source/app.js and save to reload, and we have a link to learn React. So let's open our project folder with a code editor. Here I've opened up my project folder with Visual Studio Code by going into my file here and selecting to add a folder to the workspace. So you can go to File in the header of Visual Studio Code, and you can add a folder to the workspace or open a folder, and that will appear right here. So we can see the contents of our project folder, the project being Hello Chart. At the top, we have node modules, which consists of any packages that we install with npm, such as React and React DOM and React scripts, which were installed when we created the project. You can see all of the packages inside of package.json. Here, we can see all of the packages that we have under dependencies. So when we created our project, we got these dependencies by default. We got just DOM, React, user event. For testing, then we got React, React DOM, React scripts, and Web Vitals. Here in package.json, we also see some metadata about the project, like the project name and version, which we can change. We also have scripts, which tell us how to start the project. So when we called npm start, this actually ran React scripts start to start the React project. If we ran npm build, that's an alias for React scripts build, and more. We have linting and a browser list. Also in the project, we have a public folder created by default, which contains a favicon.icon. This is the React icon that was displayed on the web page. We have index.html. HTML is a markup language which generates all of the elements that you see on the web page, as well as it loads scripts and can contain metadata. So this is the HTML page for the website that we just saw on our local host at port 3000. We see our title, and then we see the body, which contains all the visual elements. This is what we would see if JavaScript was not enabled. Okay, back to the project. We also have some logo images, again for React, a manifest.json file as well with some information about logos. We have robots.txt, a text file. Then we also have a source file. So the source folder here contains app.css, which contains the styling for the React app. We have app.js, which stores the container for the React app. Okay, so you can see some of the content that we actually saw displayed in the app, like edit source/app.js and save to reload. We could change this to say hello first. Then if we save the file and we go back into our browser, and we here don't even have to refresh because the web page will automatically update for us thanks to React scripts. And you now see hello, which we just put in. So with React scripts, thanks to that library, we don't have to restart the server or refresh the page. It will actually restart and refresh for us when we make a change to anything in the source folder, anything inside of our project. Okay, so we can see we have an app link, which we could remove. So if we remove that and save the file, then, well, we don't even have to refresh, but we can. We see that we no longer have a link for Learn React. It's gone. And that's because we deleted it from app.js. So this is the container for the app. It's the component that stores the application. We can create many other components and put them together like building blocks. Okay, then we have app.test.js also created for us. This is for when you want to test your application. If you get into unit testing and you want to test your app to make sure it's still running as expected, you can do that. This gets especially useful for more complex projects. You also have index.css, which is some more styling for the page. You have index.js. Here, this is going to use React DOM to actually render the app container. So we're using the React DOM library to render app.js. So React DOM is a way that you can combine or connect React components like app.js with the HTML. That is the document object model. Then we have a logo SVG file, report web vitals file, and setup tests. These are some helper utility files that were created for us. We also have .gitignore, which lists out all of the files that should be ignored if you upload this folder or this project to GitHub. You have package lock.json, which is just a locked version of package.json. And finally, you have a readme, which gives you some information which we even saw inside of our terminal or command prompt. All right, so that is how you can create a React project via the command line, the CLI, command line interface, also known as your terminal or command prompt application. We also saw how to run the project to be able to see it in a web browser. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to go to training.mammothinteractive.com. Here you can sign up for the Mammoth Unlimited membership, where you can get access to over 350 courses that we've created.